Hey, Vanessa,
Yeah, Sonny?
what do you call two best friends that love music festivals?
I guess you could call them Festies.
Music, festivals, friendship, festies.
When was the last time I saw you?
4th of July.
Oh, yeah. What did we do 4th of July?
So we did music in the park, and then we went to your house for barbecue,
Yeah.
which was so yummy.
Dude, all that meat was so good.
Yeah.
So Megan's dad like sous vide. Sous vide. I don't know what it is.
Clark.
Those tri-tips, those were so good. And then my sister's boyfriend brought like a huge tomahawk steak. And then he also bought this like teriyaki steak that he brings all the time. It's so good. We didn't have enough of it though. I wish we had more. Clark's, or was it yours? Clark's bread?
No. It's be mine.
Focaccia? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
That bread was really good.
I think that's pretty much the staple. That's what we bring now. Because according to Clark, it's easy. But to me, I'm like, this takes 2 days. Well, thanks for having us for 4th of July. I don't know what we would have done.
That was Megan's thing. not my thing.
So there was that. And then I decided to go out after to a to a Lady Gaga dance party at the Cat Club in San Francisco.
If I knew I wasn't going to work the next day, I would have gone with you. But
It was so fun.
Yeah.
When Abracadabra came on, the DJ played it at like the perfect time. The floor was bumping. Everyone was just yelling like, "Feel the beat under your feet. The floor's on fire."
That's literally my favorite part.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah. The Cat Club is a dope spot too.
Was it super crowded?
No. So they have like a back room that's really big, and a lot of people go dance back there, but it's like 80s synth wave. So we didn't go anywhere back there.
Yeah.
We just stayed in the front part, which is where Lady Gaga was playing. And they played a lot of songs that I forgot about too. I think I took a video and sent it to you, the song Teeth.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about
Show
that song.
me your teeth.
Yeah. Our friend Connor went with me.
Cute.
Yeah, I had really thought it wasn't going to happen. But I kept thinking about what you said, where you're like, with Sunny, she's going to make it happen. But I really thought that it wasn't going to happen this time. Like, it wasn't. Clark and I were ready to leave, and Connor comes up to us to say bye. And he's like, "Wait, no Gaga?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I texted you like an hour ago." And I pull up my phone. I was like, "You texted me 8 minutes ago." But I hadn't seen it. So I was kind of in this sad mood leaving Megan and Vanessa's party because I knew the Gaga wasn't going to happen. And then Connor came up to me and was like, "I want to go."
Aww.
So we went.
So it's not always you, but somehow the universe makes it happen for you. That's funny that the other time I was talking about this was for Coachella to see Gaga.
It's Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
That's the pattern here. Oh, and this is the other part that worked out. I was telling Connor, maybe we can drive to the city a little earlier to catch the fireworks.
Oh, dude, I didn't even see the fireworks.
And so I love fireworks for some reason. And we were driving out to the city, and as we were driving out on the water by Candlestick, the fireworks started going. And we didn't even plan that part. And I was like, "Connor, the fireworks." I'm so happy.
I love fireworks too, but I totally forgot about them.
It's a huge part of 4th of July.
I know.
So we got it all. We got the park, the party, the fireworks, the Gaga.
The Gaga.
Happy 4th.
Well, we weren't speaking about crowds, but we'll do a transition. We'll do the music.
Boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, besties, today we're going to talk about something very important, and that's crowd etiquette.
That's important.
It is. I'm surprised we haven't talked about it yet. I feel like a lot of this is common sense, though. Like, we're not going to be telling you anything super new here, but also if you've never been to a festival, then this is some good info to know. But as much as we all love live music, sometimes the crowd can really make or break your experience, like almost all the time.
Yeah, it's really important.
Actually. But like we've all been there, you know, you're at a set and people are like shoving past you, or like a crowd of 10 are trying to get to the front, cutting through everybody, or like there's a 6 foot tall person in front of you with a person on their shoulder or holding up a totem or something. We're going to talk about some of the kind of unspoken rules of crowd etiquette, or spoken rules, I guess, because we're talking about them. And like what's cool and what's questionable and what needs to stop expeditiously. And then we'll share some of our own pet peeves or green flags
We
or
have them.
stories from festivals that we've been to.
When you talk about crowd etiquette, you're talking specifically when you're in a crowd with a bunch of people watching the music.
Yeah, there's festival etiquette that encompasses so many other things, like bathroom etiquette, water etiquette, like camping etiquette, you know?
Really break it down.
But this is specifically for like when you're at a set dealing with the crowd around you.
Okay.
Biggest thing is just to like be respectful of other people's personal space. And so many things fall under this category, but try not to be like on top of people. I know that's very hard to do the closer you get to the stage. Like I remember we were at Backstreet Boys at Stagecoach, and there was a guy behind Ed that just kept stretching his neck, I guess to see, but was just so in his space, breathing down his neck.
Oh no.
So just be mindful of how close you are. There's ways to be packed like sardines, but still respect people's space.
Yeah.
When you're going through crowds, if you have to, that's fine, as long as you are very polite about it. Don't just shove through people without saying anything. People don't mind you going through if you're like, excuse me, so sorry.
Like overly polite.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
No matter how packed a crowd is, there will always be little pockets of open space. You just really need to find that space and comfortably make room.
Maybe carry a Mr. bottle if it's a hot festival and like spray people.
Right. If you that's a good idea. Yeah. Walk with the fan people. You know, it's like there are ways to do it. If you're in the crowd and you don't want people walking in between you, close the gap.
Yeah.
It'll always happen where like a string of people will be walking through, and it's like as soon as the last person goes, it's like, okay, close the gap.
Yeah.
No one else through this way. So there's ways to also protect your own personal space, you know?
I always make sure that when people are cutting through me, I'm like, don't worry about it. You're good.
Yeah.
I like to make people feel better about doing it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You're okay. You can do it. You can get there.
Yeah. Cheer them on.
Cheer them on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be respectful and be kind. Be nice. It just makes everyone's experience better.
Yeah, because you know, as they've been going through the crowd, they've gone through a bunch of people who were the opposite way, kind of like annoyed that they were walking through, you know? So just to get that little break of someone being like, you got this, it feels really good. I kind of understand when people are annoyed when people are going closer, but when people are trying to leave, I'm like, they're leaving.
Right. Yeah.
What is your deal?
Yeah. You know? When people are trying to get to the front, that doesn't really bother me as long as you don't stop right in front of me.
Yeah. They gotta stop in front of somebody.
Go and make it to the front. I know. Also, if it's like 1 or 2 people, great. But like when people try and go like 10 deep to the front, be considerate. Like know your limit. If your group of 10 wants to be there, front row for the headliner, then be there an hour early.
Yeah. Okay. Say that was the plan, but the bathroom lines were too long or something like that, you know, and like you wanted to be up close.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, go for it.
Yeah, totally. I'm totally for having the experience that you want, but try not to do it going straight down the middle. Go up along the sides and then cut through.
Yes.
Then you're bugging less people.
Yes, that is key.
There's ways to do it. Let's see. How do you feel about smoking in the crowd?
Good question. I think anyone who smokes, look around, make sure there's no kids around you, first off.
Yeah.
Not that other people's kids are your responsibility, but it's just an extra way to be considerate.
Yeah. If it's cigarettes, then I would be a little more cautious.
I think if you're chain smoking, you shouldn't be smoking in that crowd.
Okay. Another thing. Keep conversations to a minimum. This is probably my biggest pet peeve because I am not the type of person that can just tune things around me out. Mm-hmm. I'm a chismosa. Meaning I like the gossip. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But when people are just socializing while the music's playing, especially if it's like maybe a quieter artist or like a slower song or just in general, not paying attention to the music.
Like the closer you are, the less you should be having conversation.
Yeah. If you know that this is not your main thing you want to see, then maybe stay in the back.
Yeah.
Where,
it's in the back building.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one is be kind and positive. You want to contribute to the positive atmosphere of the festival and the vibe. So be friendly, give people compliments. You know, you're in such close quarters with a bunch of people. Just like, you know, make someone's day. And don't be Judge Judy. Like, obviously people at festivals love to express themselves differently in the way they dress or in the way they act or dance or whatever.
Yeah.
That should be no concern of yours. Just be happy and don't put out icky vibes.
Yeah.
My next point is to stay safe and also look out for people around you. Not just to keep yourself safe, but like to see if anyone might be in need of help.
Mm-hmm.
Either they're uncomfortable, somebody's making them uncomfortable, or they're like not in good shape and they need water or they need medics. Just keep an eye out for your fellow festies. I know I've given tons of water to people around me in the past.
Nurse Vanessa.
Before I was a nurse.
Yeah.
Actually, it was so funny. I remember the like 2 days after I passed my nursing license test, like I hadn't even worked a day as a nurse. Some guy like passed out in front of me and I was like, I'm just a baby. Don't do this in front of me right now.
No.
I'm just a baby.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he was fine.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna check his pulse. Okay, that's like the main points that I have, but I also wanted to bring up a couple other things.
Yeah.
If you're up close or in a very packed crowd, try not to sit down because people around you can't see that you're sitting down. People behind you can't see that they're sitting down. All they see is a gap.
Right.
So they'll try and push or they'll try and cut through the crowd to get to that spot. But like there's people there, they're just sitting.
Yeah.
That happened to us at Stagecoach. People kept trying to push us because there was a group of 3 or 4 girls sitting in front of us and they were like trying to get through. And some guy was like, what's with that gap? We're like, people are sitting down, like, which is very annoying.
And it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. How do you feel about people holding spots for like a group of 10 close to the front?
Like, let's say you and I are standing up in the front and our friends are trying to get to us. That kind of situation.
Or people put like a blanket down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
If you have a blanket down, no, that's not
Good crowd etiquette.
yeah, to put a blanket down and just expect everyone to go around it.
Yeah. No, that's not happening. If the gap is there, your blanket will be stepped on.
Say like if you're in a situation where you have to sit down for a second, look at everyone around you and say like, I need to sit down. Can you
Surround me.
Like surround me or shield me for
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Okay, so biggest things is just be respectful of people's space, keep conversations to a minimum, be kind and positive, stay safe and look out for others, and just like be aware.
Yes.
Be aware of your surroundings. Also, I wanted to mention totems. Some people really don't like totems because they kind of block views, or I like them.
Me too.
I guess I would just say if you have like a big wide one, maybe turn it on its side, or once your whole group has found you, put it down. I don't know.
I mean, go to a concert then. If you don't want the totem. This is a part of festival culture, you know, it's part of it.
Also, I'm like, what do you need to see on stage? Just listen to the music.
Yeah, and then there's the
I get it if
screens.
it's like a good performer like Lady Gaga, that would be annoying to have a totem blocking your view, but especially for like DJs, what do you need to see on stage?
Yeah.
Like the lights and the music, that's all coming at you no matter where you are.
Good point.
So try not to get too pressed over totems, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I put up some crowd etiquette poll questions on Instagram just to get some feedback from our followers about what they think
I'm so curious.
is good or bad crowd etiquette. I haven't looked at these, so we're going to find these out together. My first question was, is it okay to push through a crowd to get to the front? 74% of you said yes if you're polite. 23% said no, stay where you land. 3% said I don't care what you do.
Got it.
And that was,
Okay.
let's see, 29 votes for yes, 9 for no, 1 for do whatever you want.
Wow, I remember we used to just get like 3
I know, right?
answers on our Instagram stuff. That's exciting.
Yeah. Next question. Should you FaceTime someone during a set? Oh, we didn't even talk about this.
Oh.
19% said sure, it's part of the fun. 32% said no, it ruins the vibe. And 49% said do whatever you want. I really have no issue with that, to be honest.
I don't want to be able to hear the other person in your phone, though.
Right.
Turn your volume down.
Yeah.
If I'm hearing the person on the other end of your FaceTime,
The music's too quiet.
That's the music's too quiet. Yes, that is true. Then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's fine. Yeah. If you want to show your mom your song or something and they're not there, like, yeah, fine. Hold it up. Let them see it. But don't be screaming into your phone, I guess. Okay. Holding a spot for a big group. Acceptable or annoying? 22% said acceptable. 31% said annoying. And 47% said only if you're in the back. So that was the most, 21 votes.
Okay.
Or only if you're in the back.
For me, I feel like it just takes a lot to bother me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really quick to let things go.
Same.
These questions were hard because I kept thinking to myself, it depends. It depends.
It does. Yeah, it does. Also, why would you want to do that to your friend? Your one friend that's holding it down. They're getting so much hate,
Yeah, that's
probably, or like dirty looks. Don't do that to your friends.
Right, yeah. Good point.
Okay, is sitting during a packed set okay? We talked about this. We got 28 votes for no, only in the back, and 16 votes for totally fine. 36% said totally fine, 64 said no. Okay, sharing water with strangers, nice or risky?
Both.
I feel like, yeah, it's nice and risky. Okay, 15 votes for nice, 30%, and then 35 votes for risky, 70%. 70-30 split here. I wouldn't drink someone else's water, but I would share mine.
If it's a water bottle, you know, the classic waterfall. I don't know if that really does stop any germs, but
So I used to do that before I started wearing camelbacks. I would just have water bottles. And I remember sharing water with people around me then. When I started wearing camelbacks, I would still buy like a couple water bottles just to have in case people around me needed water.
Same, yeah.
So that they wouldn't have to be like sucking on my hose. I mean, you and I are both like this. We want to be helpful to people around us too. So like I would just get a couple water bottles and keep them in my backpack.
You know, if someone clearly needs water, I'm not going to put my fear of germs over somebody really needing water.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, I don't feel right being like, yep, share your water.
Yeah, right. Do it at your own risk. Okay, climbing on shoulders at a big show. Iconic or in the way? Actually, people seemed a little bit more like even on this one. 51% said iconic. 49% said in the way. That's 23 votes for iconic, 22 votes for in the way. Before Bonnaroo, I would have said iconic. I used to put people on my shoulders.
I was just going to say, Vanessa puts people on her shoulders all the time.
Yeah. By people, it's a penny. Pennies, I think, is the only one I've ever put on my
you put
shoulder.
someone else on your shoulders too.
At EDC, some stranger.
Nice.
And I think I put my little sisters on my shoulders before too. So, I mean, I used to do that. It was like for DJs. So what are you trying to see on stage? But this time where it annoyed me was that we were trying to see ICP. Yeah. They're obviously huge performers. They were coming out too. It was like their first song. And I was just so curious to see what their whole thing was because I'd never seen them before. And then this girl got on the shoulders and I was like, oh my God. No, I can't see anything.
Oh, no.
And that was the only time it like really annoyed me. But I think you can do that max 1 or 2 songs.
One song should be the limit.
Because also, why would you want to do that to your friend?
Hold me up for
the whole set. Like, no, their neck is hurting.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. Talking loudly / socializing during a show. Harmless or rude. 38% said no big deal. 62% said rude. And I'm going to have to agree. That has bugged me since the early days of me going to like Shoreline for country concerts.
Which everyone talks there.
I know. I would really have to choose the right people to go with because if I went with people I just wanted to socialize, I fucking hated that. And I'm sorry. I want to hear the music. God forbid I go to a concert and want to hear the music.
Then pay for a seat.
Yeah. No, if you go down the lawn a little bit more, it's fine. I know. But
I'm just giving you shit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I think that's all I've got. If you guys think of anything else, DM them to us.
Yeah, there definitely has to be things that we're not thinking of.
Oh, totally. But I was going to ask you, what is the most annoying thing someone's done in a festival or crowd that you can think of?
Oh, actually, remember when we went to BottleRock and we saw Stevie Wonder?
Mm-hmm.
My mom was way in the back. We were way in the front. And she was trying to get through the crowd to get to us.
Mm-hmm.
She had to fight her way through the crowd. She's 5'1". I remember turning around and she was 5 feet behind us maybe. And there were these two guys standing in between us. And I could see her face. And to those guys, I was like, hey, my mom's right there. Is it okay if I grab her hand? And they just stood completely still, arms crossed. I know they heard me. And they just looked at me and like acted like
They didn't hear
me.
Jerks.
And I was just like,
that's that BottleRock crowd, though.
yeah, I hate to say that. I hate to make a full generalization like that. But
No, I know.
the 2 years we did go to BottleRock, that was the experience.
Yeah.
Not letting people through the crowd. So yeah, that was the most annoying. And especially because it was like my mom.
Yeah.
you know?
Right.
Maybe they thought I was
It
lying.
really is my mom.
It
Look.
really- yeah.
I had a similar experience like that at Lollapalooza. We were leaving the crowd,
Uh-huh.
and there was people in front of us leaving also. And I remember seeing a guy we were gonna be walking past,
Mm-hmm.
and he stood his ground. I heard him say like, "I'm not fucking moving." This was like 8 years ago. Please don't judge me. I don't even know what came over me. Like this is so not like me.
Oh man.
But when we got up to him, I like shoved him kind of, and I was like, "Oh, you're not gonna move."
Wow.
He fucking got so pissed he turned around and pushed me. I can't remember if I fell or not, but I definitely like bumped into the people in front of me. And I think I was already very annoyed at this crowd in general because I will not go back to Lollapalooza. I
The one in
also
Chicago.
hate to generalize that, but I do not like the crowd at Lollapalooza. They're not
That's okay.
the most respectful. At least in my personal experience. Sorry if you love Lollapalooza. But I think I was already just like fed up with the crowd in general, and I kind of just lost.
You took it out on this guy.
I took it out on this guy who was being a dick.
Yeah, that's super. Yeah, I'm not moving.
Just turn to your side for a second.
Tough guy.
Don't do what I did. I do
Yeah.
not condone that. I don't know what came over me. That's so not like me, but it happened.
That's definitely not
And
like
it was
you.
a long time ago. So
We were talking about biggest festival crowd ick. I thought of fan clacking. First off, what is fan clacking? People do this thing where they will snap them and they make this
very loud noise.
brrrah, you know? Fans are lovely if you're fanning people, but
Yeah.
no more clacking. But I think clacking's on its way out.
All right, that is it for crowd etiquette.
Nope, it's not it.
Oh, sorry.
I thought of one for you that you might have forgotten about.
Oh, yeah.
Something super random that Vanessa does not like. She hates ooh, ooh in the crowd.
It's so annoying. Why?
I don't know.
Why do people do that?
I don't know, but Vanessa and I like to look at each other and just pout. No, woo, woo.
No, whoop, whoop. I'm such a hater.
Oh,
I'm
you are
just
a
kidding.
hater. No. Didn't bug me until you said out loud that it bugs you. Now it bugs me. Okay, that's the last thing I had. Sorry.
Sunny's Festival Corner.
August 22nd to the 23rd, we have the 10th annual Dry Diggins Music Festival. It's in Auburn, California. This is a camping festival, and they are celebrating their 10th year. It's also an all-ages festival. Headliners are Anthony B. and Save Ferris. Other acts are Mystic Roots, featuring Lake Anthony, and Sammy Ramone. Okay, next. September 24th to the 28th, we have Pop Montreal International Music Festival in Montreal, Quebec. It is a not-for-profit, curated cultural event. It presents emerging artists from all around the world, and anyone can apply to play. And the music curators or musicians / other professionals, they all get together to have listening sessions, and then they vote. And they listen to every submission.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Headliners are... Wait, no, there's no headliners. They listed them in alphabetical order, so I just picked at random. We have Albert Dalton, Isabella Love Story, and The Tubbs.
Good names.
That's it for Sunny's Festival Corner.
All right, Festies. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Festies Podcast. And leave us a rating and review wherever you listen to us. And also, don't forget, you can get 10% off Eargasm earplugs by using our discount code Festies10. There's a link to it in our Instagram bio.
Nice.
Check it out. Talk to you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Festies.